I showed that it's... Oh, there we go. I have to hit this button first. All right, folks. Now we should have some YouTube coming up. So if YouTube pops up, folks, let me know. Give me a shout out. If you don't say anything profane, I might even put it up on the stream. Oh, Joey Cannoli and Venom follows him right into the dirt. Look at this battle between these two. Venom and Joey Cannoli. Ooh, I thought he was going to stick his nose in there. Here we go. On the straight. Looks like... I mean, these cars are evenly matched. So in the slipstream, I think Venom might just be able to stay back there and save some fuel. Let's see if he makes the move. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Joey Cannoli, oops, is going to hold the inside line. Oh, he's going to let him by. All right, there he goes. Now Chevy and whoever that is behind him are not far away, so these guys keep battling. They might get them brought up closer. Oh, these are some good battles back here. All right, we're going to do a quick run through here. So we've got... my key's not working. Oh, I can't do this in a replay. That's right. Okay. Well, so any case, there's Ando up front. Let's switch to a different camera view so we can get a little better look at these cars. So there is Ando up there running up in first. And right there behind him, Rango running in second. Bipolar up in third with Presidio Dog right there in tow. So he hasn't really pulled away from him yet, but we'll see what happens. J-Rod looks like he might have slipped up somewhere because G-Man is all over his case, and he had easily a good 4 or 5 seconds on him earlier, so we'll see what happens there. And we got Venom and Joey Cannoli right there, along with Chevy following not far behind. Let's see, Ice Block is getting... There's Ice Block right there. Ice Block in 10th. And here comes Spider Team. And, he's got Big Red right behind him. And then Igorski coming down the straight. And then our final car, the Outlaw, is just coming down the straight now in that last GTR. All right, so it looks like we got YouTube back up and running. All right, good. So I know that a lot of you guys are watching the Super Bowl today. I personally couldn't give one crap about watching the Super Bowl. I know. You're all going to just hang up right now and you don't even want to watch the rest of this and hear my voice because it just makes your blood boil. But I'm just not, I'm not an athletic guy who know me. And I just like, I like car racing and cars in general. So it's more fun for me. So for those of you that also don't want to watch, you can watch this instead, or you can watch it later, or just throw it up on another TV so you can watch this fun stuff, during the commercial breaks. All right. So Presidio Dog's not making much of a headway there. J-Rod still has G-Man kind of near him, but I'm going to tell you, those GTRs just pull on those straights. Let's see. Oh, look at this pack of cars. Let's do this. Look at that. A line of Mitsubishis. 1, 2. There's 3 Mitsubishis and a Subaru in there. It looks like Ice Block is going for it on Venom. Up ahead, I don't think Chevy's gonna go for it on Joey. He's gonna have to go around the outside. Ooh, Venom got a little loose on there. It leaves the door open for G-Man to come through. Oh, look at that. Chevy's just itching to get through this corner with Joey Canoli. Now he's on the soft tires. Joey's on the medium tires. So, for all intents and purposes, Chevy should be able to overcome him through the corners. We shall see. I love these camera angles. Watching these cars race through. Look at just a whole line of cars right there. So this is from Venom's vantage. Let's see what it looks like from in the car. He just sees these 3 cars up there. Oh, he makes a move inside. Is he going to make it stick? Nope. Iceblock has the run to the outside. Is he going to try inside here? Into second. On the gas. Oh, look at that. Slide right back into that slipstream. Kind of peeking his nose out there to see what he can see around him. Herb Max says, wrong car, G-Man. Okay, Venom going inside. Oh, and he keeps Iceblock to the outside and makes it stick. Meanwhile, Chevy still just, he can't make good use of these soft tires to get around. And he needs to get something going. I'm going to take a look up ahead here really quick. And so G-Man has closed the gap some on J-Rod. Now J-Rod's on the medium tires and G-Man's on the softs. And that little Subaru against the GTRs on the straights, the GTRs do pull a little bit more. But the Subarus, man, the corners, and I just don't think G-Man is taking full advantage of those soft tires and the handling this car has. So we shall see what happens there. Let's see. Joey is still being pursued by Chevy. Geez, we're only 17 minutes into this. There's still an hour and 15 minutes of racing to go. And these guys are racing like it's the last lap. I love it. Chevy gonna go for it? He's on the outside. Nope. But he can cut inside. If he cuts inside on the gas earlier, he just can't get that thing to work for him. You're gonna have to keep trying. All right, let's see. Let's check back here. There's a nice little drag race happening here. Oh, he's gonna go wide. Oh. These guys are fighting. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ooh, Iceblock gets a good run out of that corner. But he can't quite make it stick. He was a little early. Now Venom is stuck on the inside. Oh, he does. Oh, they get a little rough. Whoa, that was close. Ew, Venom did not leave much room there at all. My goodness. I wish I had replay in the replay. That would be nice. So Venom gives himself a little bit of a gap there. Meanwhile, Joey Canoli does get overtaken? Token? I don't know. Joey Canoli gets passed by this here guy, so now he can take advantage of those tires and get a little something going with them. Alright, let's check up front, see how our leader's doing. He has built a pretty good sized gap. I know I was sitting about 20 seconds behind this guy. Actually, he's going about a second and a half a lap faster, or two, than I was, and so I think he was gapped at about 10 seconds or so over second place. Here, you know what? Let me pull up the live timing board and see what it says. So right there, he's currently 7 seconds over Rango. Bipolar 6 seconds further back than that, and Presidio Dog back from that. So just to give you an idea of where the timing was. And Rango's coming. He's just about a corner behind him, so he's not terribly far from him. Into the final corner, he comes out now. Bipolar, only just a corner or so behind Rango, and Presidio Dog is basically on the same corners as Bipolar, but the gap just disappears. Where's J-Rod? There he is. Ooh, G-Man is getting a little closer. He's not going to catch him on the straight. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. All right, let's see. Chevy out there. He's pulling away from Joey. He's built himself about a 2 second gap, second and a half, somewhere right around there. Big Red closing up. Here comes Spider Team. Now let's see. Let's go watch. Is Big Red, did he get past just now, or is he just closing up on Ice Block? Big Red becoming a staple of the RWB corral. Been having him around in lots of races. Good having him about. That Lancer and that Subaru. Let's see. Let's go up to 5th place. There is J-Rod. He still has G-Man not far behind him. Doesn't seem like G-Man's making any headway on him, but he's sticking it out there. The issue is that J-Rod's on the medium tires and is able to hold G-Man off. G-Man's on those soft tires, so come pit time, the tire roll is going to reverse, and G-Man will likely fall further back from J-Rod. That's just how the tires are. Alright, let's see. Chevy still has got a decent gap to Joey Cannoli. I love that big old eagle on the car. It looks awesome. And if all of you out there listening, let me know if my voice is too high or too low, or the cars need to be louder. It's always nice to get some feedback from the audience. So Ice Block was passed, so Big Red made his move into 10th. It stands to reason he is on the medium tires. So is Big Red, but look at the tire wear is about the same on both of these cars. So it's not too shabby. All right, Spider Team on the medium tires, about half a tank of fuel, and we're 23 minutes in, so he's got about another 20 minutes of driving, so it looks like he should be okay on fuel. Everyone should be about the half tank mark by now. I made a comment during the race last night. People were talking about fuel, and we were like, well, what happens is this guy and where is he? This guy, Venom, these two, I think they go out on these tracks when they set up this thing and say, all right, what's the least amount of fuel we can give these cars to make it around this circuit in a stint? And then they give us a liter less than that, and then make us conserve fuel to make the race go. So I think it's awesome. I think it's a good time. All right, let's check up on our leader here. Let's look at the timing board. So the now he's up to a 12-second gap. And then, but Bipolar now has dropped a couple seconds off of the gap to him in Arango. Presidio's dropped back about another second from Bipolar from the looks of things. So, uh, yep, that gap up to 12 seconds between first and second now after 14 laps. All right, Rango up in P2 still. Nothing much changing up here up front except Bipolar's getting a little closer. So he's closing that gap up some. But this little Subaru of mine did not have what it took to keep up with those GTRs. So, all right, G-Man is around J-Rod. Missed that one, so sorry about that. So G-Man up to 5th. Making good use of those soft tires now. He's got to put some distance between him and build a gap. Probably got about another 20 minutes of driving before the pit. So if he could gap him by a second a lap or half a second a lap, he can build a comfortable cushion going into the next stage. So, oh, I love that. Is that purple, pink? I mean, it's like purple or lavender. I don't know. I'm a guy. I don't know all my colors, but I do love it. I think it's pretty. Now, J-Rod is definitely not letting G-Man get away. Ooh, let's go on board with J-Rod. J-Rod's doing really good with those medium tires. There's like almost no tire wear. We'll go check that here in a second and go down and look at the tire wear of these guys. Look at that. J-Rod may make a move. Oh, he's got him all the way to the side. Is he gonna make the pass? I don't see him. He's just in his blind spot. Oh, there he is. Oh, and G-Man fell way back. He must have, he had to brake. So up he goes. Awesome. Way to go, J-Rod. All right, so J-Rod, note his medium tire wear right there, right? Now let's go look at our number 2 guy. You see the difference there? You see the difference in the tire wear? You can't see much of it, but it's a huge difference. So I'm going to go back. So there's maybe 10, maybe less than 10%, and then there's more. J-Rod he is the master of keeping these tires going. I think it's amazing how he can drive these cars. All right, let's go see if there's any battles. Ooh, there's something back here, right there. Joey Cannoli and Venom are at it again. Let's see. Oh, and there goes Venom. Oh, he's a little hot into that corner. Yeah, he goes really wide. And Joey's going to sneak it back up. Got a little late on the brakes. I heard after the race about these guys battling. I didn't get to see it, so this is the first time I'm watching this race over with all of you, so it's going to be fun. Get a comment from Spec One says, "Looks like a fun race," and Bud, it was. And we were all in the party chat, and all you could hear back there is all the guys just battling and laughing and having the best time, racing with each other. So that was pretty awesome. Alright, doesn't look like anybody else is close together except right here still. These are the 2 closest cars on the track to each other. Oh, good golly. Whoa, what the heck? What the heck was that? That was some serious lag somewhere. I've never seen anything like it. I thought he was dead, and now he's still only a second behind the his. Okay, that's funny. Uh, yeah, Joshua Manafort says up on Facebook, he's like, it gets a bit busier back here. Yeah, back in the pack, they get a lot more cars fighting each other. That's for sure. Speaking of fighting, right there, look at that. Let's watch this again. So these two still at it, and look who's sneaking up there. You wouldn't know it was Big Red by the bright green colors, but Big Red is closing up on these guys, so they got to be careful and not battle too much, or he's going to catch up to him. Now let's see. Joey's on the medium tires. Venom's on the medium tires. Let's see what. Yep. Oh, they're all three on the mediums. So look at this. This is his view. Let's get in the car and watch Big Red's view of these two battling up in front of him as he closes up on them. It's his apex just about right. Joey Joey Canoli says that was some crazy poltergeist stuff going on. No kidding. And Herb Max says, I do that all the time. That's awesome. Let's do a little crank it up and let you listen to this car as it's driving around the track. Let me get to my volume control. I'll bump that up a little bit. That's fun. I like watching that. So let's go back up and see how things are going. All right, so Ando up front with a clear gap to second from Rango. He's actually already lapped the first car on the course. But look at those tires. Woo! He is going to struggle for these last 6 or 7 laps on those soft tires. Let's see how Rango's doing. His medium tires are still holding up pretty good. Looks like he's got enough fuel to go the distance. And look who's up to third and flying. Oh, his tire wear looks great. Let me go back to Rango's. See, Rango's got a little bit more tire wear up there, so Bipolar does have a little something left over. Presidio Dog, though, he's fallen back a little bit, but his tire wear looks pretty great. So, if I do say so myself. J-Rod, I mean, he might have just borrowed those. They look like they ran like 12 laps on him, and it's lap 20. So, like, he is just killing it. G-Man, still there. J-Rod just can't seem to get rid of that guy. He's just hanging on his bumper, sucking on his draft. Let's see, Chevy kind of there all by himself. Let's see, we still have this happen. Oh, Big Red got around Ice Block and Venom. So Venom must have had an incident, and now Big Red is all over Joey Cannoli's case. Let's take a look back from Joey. That's what he sees behind him. Joey cuts it early. Big Red takes it late so he can get a better run off the corner, and it looks like it pays off. Looks like he's got a little bit of run. I see his headlights slowly disappearing in that drift, or in the draft. Can he get around him, or is he going to push him? Oh, here he goes. Big Red. Nice, Big Red's making a move. Let's look at it from Joey Cannoli's angle. Joey cuts the brakes on real early. He's like, I am not going to have an incident with this guy. And Big Red up to 8th. Woohoo! Congratulations. Big Red says out there, battle buddies! Nice. Looks like Ice Block and Venom back there kind of have a gap on them still. We still have this little battle happening here. I don't know that it's a battle or more of just follow the leader, because G-Man is just kind of hanging there with J-Rod. And I can tell you by... Look at it, right up to the bumper. Now stay there. Stay there. Stay there. There you go. There you go. But watch, that GTR is going to pull away now. He's shifting a little late. That Subaru loses its all of its horsepower at about 7,500 RPMs. It just drops like tanks. So shifting that car a little earlier would be more helpful. So in the future, G-Man, on that Subaru, shift it right up just after the... at about 75 to 80% of that shift meter, and you'll get a little bit more out of her. But look at this. J-Rod's probably thinking, huh, oh, you know what, let's go on board with G-Man inside the car as he trying to chase down J-Rod. Good thing went now. On the gas, take it all the way to the edge of the track. Ooh, a little late on that turn. Whoa. Wow, the lag, G-Man. G-Man says, got it, thanks. So I guess he heard my my advice there. That's actually, I was telling the guys this last night, that's actually the car that I won my first FIA race in, was that Subaru. Alright, Bipolar now, he's going to take advantage of Outlaw's draft. Try to get a little bit more speed. He's trying to close that gap on Rango. He can see him. He can see him now. He can dive out. There he goes. Now, yep, Outlaw is playing it smart. He's got, I see the blue flag. I'm going to stay out of your way. Now, and he lets Presidio dog by. Alright. So there they go. J-Rod, have you shooken that little follow the leader car? No, he's still kind of there. Alright, let's go back to Chevy. And there it is. The Big Red still under pressure by Joey Cannoli. Is Joey Cannoli trying to make a move there? Well, it looks like Venom is sort of... Well, no, it's about the same distance back there. Oh, these mid-pack battle and position changes are a lot of fun to watch, guys. And we're not even halfway through this race yet. We still gotta wait. They gotta wait until that clock down on the corner says, let's see, I would say it's 45 minutes. It has to start at the 48-minute mark, so which would be, I think it's going to be the reverse. So I think when they get to the 42-minute mark they'll be able to pit. I don't remember, or 48. Whatever. I think it's 48-minute mark. So anyway, in the race, the clock counts backwards. Here it's counting forward. So, all right, looks like everyone is kind of spread out here. Venom is actually closing the gap on Ice Block a little bit here. Yeah, I think when this clock hits 42 minutes, they can go in, and then they have to be done before it hits 48 minutes. I think that's where it runs. That's where it's going to run into. All right, so up front, our leader. Let's look at the timing board really quick. So he's now got a 21-second gap over Rango, but Rango's only got look at this. Look who has caught P2. So now Bipolar on the bumper of Rango. The two GTRs battling it out for position. Did not catch how close that was. Let's see what Bipolar can do with this here. Now, pit window's going to open when they by the time they come around this lap, they'll be able to that'll be able to open the pit window, so we'll see when these folks pit. I'm wondering if Bipolar. I wanted to see him get to. Oh, Rango goes really wide, all the way off the track. And Rango is going to come out. Presidio Dog was thinking, okay. So now Presidio Dog has an opportunity to catch up to Rango. Oh, that's a shame. So Rango now drops to third. Look at those tires. No wonder. That left front is tore up. So here we go. Rango now is looking at an attack from Presidio Dog, who is got way better looking tires. So we'll see how that looks. Yeah, Rango is definitely losing some time there. I think that slide affected his tires tremendously. Look at the difference in the tire wear there. So, but as I was telling you before, if you watch here, we'll just watch the live timing. Watch this. Well, it doesn't change dynamically. Never mind. Those thinking GTRs, you think you're gonna pull on them. And even in the draft, they pull away. So, what are you going to do? All right, so Bipolar now up to second, as he should be. Let's take a look back to... oh, did someone go in the pits? I think someone's in the pits. Yep, someone already went into the pits. And here goes G-Man into the pit. So we're going to get a lot of pit takers right now. Big Red and Joey Cannoli, are they going to pit? It looks like they're both going to go around one more. Alright, and let's see, there's G-Man getting the fuel, which takes forever. Alright, so J-Rod now has a pretty decent gap. He doesn't have anybody near him except Chevy. But these guys still have to pit, so we're going to see how this all... Oh, what happened there? Oh, Big Red off the track. Oh, and he loses his spot to Joey Cannoli. So Joey Cannoli up to 7th. Joey Cannoli's probably going to pit this time around. He's got that gap. There's Venom and Big Red. and Ice Block. All of them kind of packed together there. Gorski coming into turn 1. He hasn't pit yet. Spider Team has his new tires on, so he's pit. Alright, let's get to first position here really quick. Alright. So, Ando stays out for another lap. Bipolar staying out for another lap. Rango staying out along with Presidio Dog, who is looking like... Oops, hold on. Ooh. Oh, is he going to make a move here? Oh. And there goes the GTR. All the way up to the bumper. On the brakes early, don't hit him. Lots of pressure. Can he get around him? Ooh, boy. Looks like someone's in the pits. I think Ando might have pit. Let's check and see. Ando going into the pits now. All right. Bipolar coming around. Presidio Dog still there with Rango, but Ando off with some tires. Now he's gonna have to run those mediums. Bipolar is gonna be coming into the pits, I'm sure. As are these two guys in the pit together. So Bipolar coming in off the medium tires, so he will be on the soft tires. And oops, Rango will also be onto the soft tires, and so will Presidio Dog onto the soft tires. And now they all get gas. J-Rod coming in, let's see, and so is Chevy. So J-Rod, he is on the medium tires, so he's going to be switching to the softs. Chevy is coming in on the softs, so now he's going to have mediums. So now he's got some work to do. All right, let's see. So Joey Cannoli should be coming. Yeah, there he goes. So onto the soft tires he will go. Big Red coming in, and he is going to go from the mediums and on to the softs. And looks like Venom is going from the mediums to the softs as well. So we're trying to catch these pit stops as we can. Looks like Ice Block, Spider Team, Agorski, and Outlaw. Ooh, to hit something, you're gonna have to go get that fixed. They have already done their pits. So Ando out of the pits. He's finishing up his first lap. So let's take a look at the live timing now. Not bad. So he only lost about a second during that pit stop. But I don't think the gap is quite. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. 19 seconds back. And then Rango 4 seconds, and 2 seconds behind him is myself. So there's Bipolar. He's got a lot to make up, but he's on those soft tires. So now it's all about consistency every lap, because he should be lapping faster than this guy, Ando. So Ando on the medium tires is going to run him as best as he can. Bipolar is going to need to catch him in the next 20 plus laps. So he's got 40 minutes, 42 minutes to catch up. Rango, also on the soft tires now. And Presidio Dog just coming into the picture there. You can see at the top. That's me. Oh, boy. So now they got to try to make these soft tires last. Ooh, yeah, keeping it on track. J-Rod, where you is? There he is. Alright, so J-Rod's got a pretty decent gap to anybody near him. Yep, which is going to be this guy, Chevy. And then G-Man up in turn 1 right now all by himself. And there's Joey Cannoli in 8th. So right here is our closest little battle. So Venom and Ice Block are both on the same tires coming through turn 1. Oh, there's Big Red. So after all the pit stops cycled through, that is our running order. Ice Block a little wide. Got to get used to these different tires. They feel completely different on the cars. And they're also back on full tanks of fuel too, so the cars are going to be driving a little slower and so on. One of our staples of RWB, Spider Team, he comes to every race, well, most every race, and he just very calmly just runs his races. Love having him around. Come see us some more, Spider Team. Come on. All right, Agorski in 13th, and right there behind him is the leader coming up. So the leader is going to be approaching Agorski here soon. And Ando is driving the wheels off that car. All right, where are you at, Bipolar? There, you are a couple corners back. Kind of hard to look at the map and see where all the cars are because we got some lapped cars in there. So pardon me for moving the camera around some. On those soft tires, let's see what's his lap going to be after this lap. His last lap was his best lap, a 141, which is about a second and a half, almost, yeah, about a second and a half faster than any lap. The lap previous was an out lap. Let's see, what does he get here? A 141.5. That's his, okay, 141.5, and Ando ran a 143 on the last lap. So he's about a second and a half faster. So after about 20 laps, that'd be about 25 seconds. And what is the gap that they have now? 15. So you can see now that gap's going to wear off as here we go, as Ando. Whoa, Ando gets a little wide there. As Ando drives, he's going to be more consistent in his lap times throughout the rest of the stint on those medium tires because they're going to last a little longer. Bipolar's lap times are going to drop off a little bit as he progresses through those soft tires. So I'm guessing probably about 20 laps to catch him, and this is about a 50-lap race. So this might come right down to the very end, folks. Rango just on his personal best right now on those soft tires. Our fearless leader of the RWB. It's good to have him out at some events. I know that since Corona happened, his work has been just keeping him just slammed. But he's making some time to come out and show us why he's the boss. So good having you out here, man. All right, next up, myself in 4th. All I can say is the car drives good. It just doesn't have the power to keep up with those GTRs. So, you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, J-Rod, where you at, my brother? There you are. Coming out of the final turn onto the straights. I'm going to go take a look at some of our social media stuff here, see if there's any. Oh, that's Joshua Manafort says, be nice if they color-coded the lapped cars. Yeah, that would be a good idea. The triangles maybe being a different color or something. That's a good idea. Richard, I'm not sure. He says, I want to thank the guys in the pit for getting me back out on the track. I don't know, Richard, what your gamer tag is because I just don't know it. So you want to throw it out there and let us know which one of these cars out here is you. I'm gonna assume it's either G-Man or Chevy, but I don't know. We'll see. So speaking of Chevy, on his personal best lap right now, racing on the medium tires. Figure that one out. Joey Cannoli. All right. Joey Cannoli has been with RWB for, gosh, I don't know. I think we've been in this thing about the same amount of time with each other. I think you may have even actually been there before me. I don't remember. But still a relatively young league. But we got a lot of great drivers. Oh yeah, so Richard is Chevy. Okay, awesome. G-Man, if you're watching, post up, man. He's having a good race up to 8th. What is that on the side of the car? Oh, it's just a swoosh. I thought it looked like a horse or the like the Broncos logo there for a minute. Venom up to 9th. What's up, Big Red? An Ice Block. Good to have you around. Gorski still putting that new wheel to use, trying to figure out driving on a wheel and driving on a controller completely different, and it takes some time for these drivers to get used to them. I started on a wheel because actually I started by using the motion control. You know, in this game you can hold the controller in your hand and you can steer the car, you know, left and right, and I can do okay with that until I have to push more buttons, and then everything goes to crap. So I bought a wheel. I started out with this thing called the T80, a Thrustmaster T80. It's basically a wheel with a giant rubber band inside the housing to give you the appearance of force feedback. And then once I really got into this, I graduated to the T300, which I love that wheel with the T3PA pedals. It's beautiful. But anyway, so Ando, let's see what the gap time looks like now. It's down to 11 seconds, so Bipolar's knocked off about a second off the gap so far in about, I would say, 4 laps. I may have been miscalculating that, but he is definitely using those tires. Now he's coming up on Igorski, who is currently a lap down. So don't get confused when you see a car in front of him. Rango! I love that livery. That looks awesome. I like the black and the silver like that. And then not far behind is myself, the Disco Racing Detailing Group Subaru. And there's our boy J-Rod, our Gentleman's Tuesday Challenge Coordinator. The interesting thing, I should probably take some time to tell folks that are watching, now that we're halfway through the race or more. RWB Racing, you can see our social media icons there down at the bottom. You can see us on Twitch. You can talk to us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. But you can go to our website, rwbracing.com, and we have links to to, well, everything there, schedules of races and whatnot. If you want to race with our group, you can. This guy right here, J-Rod, runs our Gentleman's Tuesday Challenge. And basically, it's the N-Spec cars that he runs. And he does a fantastic job. It's actually the longest running series we have. I think we're at like 53 or 54 weeks straight, maybe 55 weeks straight that that he's been running that. And it's just a great group of guys. Oh yeah, and Herb Mack says, great group. I like to think that we are. We have a lot of fun. And go through our schedule. So we have some new stuff coming up, but on Monday nights now, our Super Formula champion, who's not currently in the race, I know he's dying to be here. His Cupcake. He's putting together our Miata Cup. So we're going to be running BOP no tune Miatas on some of the lesser run tracks in GT Sport. So that's coming up on Mondays. That's open to anybody. Um, then on Tuesdays, of course, J Rod does the Tuesday challenge. Um, then we have Wednesdays coming up. I thought it was going to start this Wednesday. It might be the Wednesday after. It's a Group 3 event run by RWBC Winkle 16. He's one of our admins. He's one of the founders of RWB, along with this guy here, Rango. Um, and they are so that's Wednesday nights. Currently on Thursday nights, we have the Group 2 races. Those are hosted by a guy named RWB Big Mac John. He's out of the UK and he stays up really, really late to run that for us. So nice having him. We just finished up the Super Formula series on Friday night. So that won't be back again until April. So we'll have something new on Friday nights. Saturdays we got this. Speaking of this, let's see how's Bipolar doing on his gap time. Let's take a look now. 8-second gap. See, it's closing. It's closing. Let's go ahead and take a look back here. Let me just bounce the camera around a little bit right there. That's where I want to go see. I want to watch this battle for a little bit. These guys are just constantly switching spots. The Saturday World GT Cup that we're doing right here. There's definitely some drivers that are in here that are new to RWB. So it is a sign-up thing, and we do have some reserve drivers, and it is points racing. So there are points that are scored, and you can actually keep track of those on our website, rwbracing.com. You can go to the stats section. You can look at any driver that's earned a point and any race they've been in historically, and current series points that they have. So you can go check them out there. We keep track of all of those points races there for anybody who participates in them. So come on board and race with us. But you have to be a clean racer. That's how we are at RWB. It's all about racing. We leave out all the politics. We don't leave out the politics of racing, but we leave out politics in general. We drive, we teach, we train, we help everybody get better and faster, and every one of these drivers has benefited by that. So, oh, Venom almost takes out Joey Cannoli. That was close. Did you see that? Oh, I wish I had replay. Joey was on the brakes, and Venom just almost plowed into him, and he saved it, barely. So that helps. It helps. Oh, and Joshua Manafort posts on Facebook is like, the stat tracker is awesome. Yep, I do a lot of work trying to keep those stats up to date. We only have a few points series? What's the plural of series anyway? Anyway, careful, Joey. Still had someone there. The World Cup, the Super Formula, the Group 3 and the Group 2 are all points races. Gentleman's Tuesday Challenge. I don't think the Miata Cup either are points races. I think they're just It's all about fun and having a good time. We can't be serious every time, right? Look at these three. You could throw a blanket over these cars. They're so close together. This is awesome to watch. Look at them go. Now let's see what happens on this straight. I'm going to look at the live timing really quick while we're doing that. Okay, down to 7.5 seconds. The gap from first to second. So anyway, yeah, come on out. I don't know who Todd is, but I'm posting that one right now. This race was like a mullet. Business in the front rows, party in the back. That's awesome. I love that. That's good stuff. Oh, okay, another change in position. We'll just keep watching. Oh, and Joey Canoli picks up a penalty. Oh, Joey Canoli says, I had a senior moment on that turn. And, I didn't have my glasses and didn't see the brake marker. Now, in this series, you have to bleed that penalty off before you cross the start-finish line, or you'll get a penalty by the stewards. So Joey's got to find a way to stick with Venom and Big Red, but also get rid of a full 1 second penalty. And let's see what he can do about that. Ice Block now in the mix. Let's watch from his view. So Joey knocks off another 10th there by slowing down. He's got 3 or 4 more corners to get rid of some more of that. Slow down a little bit more. Oh, Big Red right there, pushing him. Oh, Joey's going to have to lose that one, and he's going to lose it to Ice Blocks. Ice Blocks, whoa. Look at this. It's a diamond formation. Did these guys used to drive for the Thunderbirds or something? And Joey has to let off and go. Get back in that slipstream, Joey. Go, go, go. I'm sure we haven't seen the last of them. Oh, what's Ice Block going to do? Is he going to push Big Red, try to get them closer? On the brakes later. Oh, hanging in there. Oh, dang. That's awesome. Oh, these guys are putting on a show back here. Okay, I'm going to bounce the camera around erratically for a second and see what this is right here. There's Ando. Oh, Ando's coming up on. Okay, I got it. There we go. All right, so Ando's coming up on some lap traffic. I saw those two arrows coming together. I wanted to see what that was all about. Oh, oh! Ice Block's like, I'm gonna just take that spot on the track. Thank you very much, Big Red. Ooh, on the brakes early. Staying on the track. Keep it on the track. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Oh, nice save. Nice save, Red. Oh, jeez. My guts are just wrenching on some of these incidences. Oh, look at this. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. But Ice Block still has the inside. Joey cannot look, he's back. You guys thought you could get rid of him, but you can't. Look at this long train. 4 cars. I don't think anybody's going to make a move here. Oh, maybe oh, Big Red's going to make a dive inside. Does he make it stick? No, but look at that. Now Joey Canoli is there. All right. I got to get back to this view. This is the view. Actually, let's go inside Joey's car so he can what it looks like when we're driving. Oh, Big Red pulls a 2.5. Wow. What happened there? Oh, that sucks. He must have cut that corner big time for that. Oh man. Sorry, Big Red. That blows. Well, that gets Joey Canoli up to ninth. Okay, let's check on our leaders' lap times. Oh, hello. Hold on. We have someplace to be, folks. We are at lap 41. We still have 6 minutes of racing left. This is going to, oh no, actually, we got like 20 minutes of racing left. And bipolar is now just, what was that gap time? Just 2 seconds behind by Ando. So he has caught him now on those soft tires, Ando on the medium tires. We're going to have ourselves a battle for first place. We might have a lead change here shortly. Oh, Big Red says on that penalty, he says, not really, barely off the track, maybe half a tire. Well, if you hit that rubbery cone thing with enough of your car, it doesn't like it. Rubbery cone thing, okay, whatever that means. All right, look at this. Bipolar closing the gap. He's just there. It won't take him long. Now, he's got plenty of fuel to go the distance. They both do. There's 19 minutes left. And he's got to make use of these soft tires. Now, remember, I was saying, look at those soft tires. Look how worn they are already. And let's look at Ando's tires. Look, they still look pretty dang good. But those worn out mediums are about equal to what these worn out softs are. So I'd say the soft tires still have a little bit more of an advantage than Ando's tires at the moment, but not sure that's going to last the whole way through. Oh, look at this. All right, I'm going to try and keep an eye on, where is that? There we go. So Joey Canoli, Ice Block, and Venom are still battling it out. I'm going to keep an eye on number Battle 2 up here as well for the first position. Oh, he's right up to him now, folks. Look at this. Joey Canoli looking for 8, and I think he's going to get it if he doesn't turn too difficult. I'm going to try to keep track of both of these things going back and forth. So many good battles happening on the track. Oh, Joey gives up the corner. Smart move. All right, we're going to keep an eye on this here for a second. I have a feeling that this could be the lap. He's right there. He's in biting distance. Oh, Ando goes a little wide, right up to the bumper. Okay, folks. This could be a lead change opportunity here with still, 18 minutes to go? So it's certainly not over yet. Look at these GT. Look at this battle. No passing, so there's a caution somewhere. Some car went off the track in front of them. Oh, Outlaw just said, I'm going to get out of this way of these guys. And back on the track he'll go. Oh. Oh my gosh. He's practically pushing Ando around the track. Oh, he can smell the blood in the water. Look at that, turn it right there. Okay, now Ando still has the inside corner. And he's going to be able to keep Bipolar out there. This might be the move. He should be able to get around him here. Is he going to do it? Oh, there he goes, folks. This is for a new leader. Can he make it stick? He's got him now. He's ahead of him. And there's our new leader in bipolar. Way to go. All the way. I think he started like 8th place. And he was 20 seconds behind, people. 20 seconds. And he was able to come back in the second half of the second stint. So just because someone's 20 seconds ahead, those tires make that much of a difference. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Way to go. Bipolar, a new leader, and they're coming up on lap traffic now. Blue flag waving. So G-Man is going to see them in his mirror anytime. Oh. Wow, that was a fun battle to watch. Now Bipolar just has to keep it together. He's got those worn out soft tires. Ando still has decent medium tires, so if Bipolar abuses those tires too much, he could run into some trouble. Oh, gee, man, what the what what is happening with that car? G-Man's car is just like flying all over the place. That's weird. G-Man trying to stay out of their way, and Bipolar is going to use that to his advantage, get a little slipstream off of him, try to build that gap. Let's see, what is that gap now? He's built a 1.3 second gap to Ando. G-Man leaves the spot open for Ando to get through. Woo, hey. All right, so let's see. Rango is still in third. Let's see, what's the gap to Presidio Dog now? It's 7 seconds. So Presidio Dog 7 seconds back. I'm not even in the picture. So Rango's all but, you know, sealed this thing up by the looks of it. We only have about maybe 5, 6 laps left to go. So we'll see how that works out. Where is Presidio Dog? There he is. He's on the soft tires as well, which look at so look at Rango's tires. Those look pretty worn. Presidio's look a lot better. Presidio Dog coming up on some lap traffic. Let's see. The Outlaw. Presidio Dog just borrowing some slipstream. Yeah. No match for those GTRs in their speed for this race, that's for sure. There's J-Rod. What's up, buddy? He's just all alone. Let's see. Basically, J-Rod is 6 seconds ahead of someone and 7 seconds behind. So he's just kind of out there all by himself. Chevy is in the kind of the same boat, just turning the laps. He can see that bright purple car up there, but he can't seem to make anything happen with it. Venom's kind of out there by himself too, but these guys, not so much. So Joey's made it around, I see. Big Red caught back up to ice block even after that 2 second penalty. So he's made waves or made his way back up to that group. Herb Mack, who is G-Man, says his his Ethernet was good. He's directly connected, so maybe they're speed brakes. With his car bouncing all over the track. So on to the straight, Joey Canoli got a couple of Lancers, or a Lancer and a Subaru in tow. The Roadrunner. And Snoopy. Okay. So he's got the Red Baron, actually, and the Roadrunner on his car. Nice. All right, let's see how things are looking up front. So Bipolar now has built himself a 2-second gap over Ando. And oh, Presidio's dropped his gap by about a second to Rango. There's Rango. Got about a 5+ second gap to Presidio. Presidio only about a corner behind him, so he's not far off. See, oh, I see. Where's that battle? There it is. Oh, Big Red got around Ice Block. Look, I can't really see it, but Big Red says he's got the Red Baron on the roof of his car. But I may be looking at the wrong car. But this group of guys is not messing around. There's G-Man. He's got Spider Team closing up on him by the looks of things. Not too far back. There's Zagorski coming out of the final turn. And Outlaw is sitting out on the straight there. All right, so let's take a look up front here. So Bipolar, he still sees Ando in his mirror at times. So I don't think he's going to rest on his laurels. His front left tire looks atrocious. Ando's tires look pretty decent. So we'll see. We still got about 8 minutes left of racing to do. And Rango sees that little Subaru in his mirror now. What is the gap time to that? Now it's down to 5 seconds. Yep, just a corner and a half behind him. So watch out there, Rango. Look at those tires, J-Rod. Just, man, I love how he can make those tires just last. He needs to, J-Rod, if you're listening, you got to put on a driving school, man. You got to show people how you do it. I mean, you can't hide all of your secrets, right? Chevy up to 6th, having a pretty great race, considering what happened right at turn 1 in the first lap. I mean, spun the car all the way around and went from wherever he started to very last place. Now all the way back up, halfway through the field, so not bad. Having a really good race. Venom up to 7th. He's kind of all by himself over there. He doesn't have anybody challenging him for anything at the moment. But those tires, oh, they look horrible. I don't even know how he's keeping that car on the track. But here is the fun stuff. Now, Big Red gets around Joey Canoli. We missed that. See, every time I turn around, these guys change in position. All right, Big Red. Look at you. But don't get too comfortable. Let's take a look at these tires. So Big Red and Joey have pretty identical tire wear. Ice Block got a little worse for wear. they can see Venom. They can see him. Let's see, what does it look like from inside? Can he actually see it, Venom? I think he can see him on some straight parts. Oh, he sees that car. He can see it. I wonder if he can get him. Let's look at some live timing now. So it looks like the gap to second place now is about 4 seconds. Presidio Dog's knocked another 1.5 seconds off his gap to Rango, so he's closing in on him. Big Red sees that 7th place and says to himself, methinks he says to himself, that I could get there. I've got these soft tires. Big Red looks down to the left and says, well, on 3 of the 4 tires I do. Those front left tires on this track are getting obliterated by these drivers. Oh, Ice Block picks up a penalty. He's going to have to bleed that. He's going to lose that. How did Joey get a penalty? Well, he could practically just lift off the gas in the slipstream and get rid of that penalty. Although he did just get it coming out of the corner, so we'll let stewards make that decision. Oh, this is not going to be good. There's that run right there Big Red needed. Right around him he goes. Oh, Joey's got his nose in there. Oh my gosh, you guys are putting on a show. Woohoo! Man. Thanks, Herb. It's Presidio Dog, by the way. Chris, that's who's commentating, in case you didn't know. Commentator Dude, I like that. Maybe I should change my tag to RWB Commentator Dude. That would be fun. Alright, let's see. What's the gap now from Big Red to Venom? Just 5 seconds. Okay. I wonder if he can make that up in the next 3.5 minutes. I don't know if we can, but it looks like Joey Cannoli is going to lose that draft, and Big Red is going to be able to get away from him. So it looks like those penalties just did him in. All right, let's run down the order real quick while we've got 2.5 minutes left. So up front, we've got Bipolar Express. There he is up front. Way to go. Ando not far behind in the second spot. Rango out on the straight. Presidio Dog is now only 3.5 seconds back from Rango. There he is. So he can smell the blood. J-Rod in 5th. Number 23, beautiful looking car. Love that color. So fitting for that car. Chevy not far behind in 6th. Venom in 7th in the Lancer. And Big Red in 8th. Hunting him down. Let's see, what is that gap down to now between Big Red and Venom? 4 seconds. He's knocked a second off just in this lap. So, see how that goes. Joey Cannoli, there he is. Joey Cannoli trying to crawl back up there to see if he can get back to Big Red. He's got decent tires around the car, except that front left, but we'll see how that goes. Ice Block in the same corner, turn for turn, but those tires are just toast. 1 minute to go, folks. G-Man nursing a 7/10 penalty. He's going to have to get rid of that guy. His gas light's flashing, telling him he's going to run out of fuel, so he's got to save. Spider Team's looking okay. Nagorski, the Outlaw, Let's go back up front to bipolar. Coming across. This should set the last lap. There's only 30 seconds left to go. So this will be the last lap when that timer runs out. So in 24 seconds, we shall see that everyone will be on the last lap. Ando is still not far back, but I don't think he has what it's going to take to get there. Rango down to 120. Let's see, we're about 4 seconds left to the start. Presidio Dog right there. Gets a little wide. All right, that final lap has been called. Oh, J-Rod, fifth. Probably should stay there. These two guys are actually Chevy is going to. That's the lapped car in front of him, so he should be pretty solid in sixth. Venom should be pretty solid in seventh, unless he has any mistakes. Less can be said for these two guys. Something happened with Big Red somewhere, and Joey was able to get around him. I don't know how that worked out, but. All right, well, let's get our view here on our winner as he comes around the final corner. Bipolar Express coming from, I don't know where he started, to here, coming across, and he's going to take the checkered flag and put this one in the record books. Ice Block has already got his list completed, but there you go, Bipolar. Good job. Good job. Ando also there, second place. Now Rango, Presidio Dog just couldn't quite get there towards the end. And so third and fourth coming across the line. There goes Rango, and there goes Presidio Dog. What a great run, you guys. That was awesome. All right, well, that's our replay, folks. I hope you enjoyed the race. Come back and check us out. Facebook, Twitter, who cares? Anywhere. But just come check us out. Go to www.rwbracing.com. You can come check us out. Come join in the fun, man. It'll be good times. All right. Take care, y'all.